Now, the designation here is image 18, thank you, image 18, which is a photo from what's been marked State's Exhibit 14. Is that a photo that you downloaded from Brittany Colwell's phone?
Yes, it is.
And the sneakers that you're talking about are the sneakers that are on the man depicted in that photo?
Yes, they are.
Do you know who these parties are?
I know who the parties are. I do not know. I have not met them or identified them.
But you know who they are through the course of the investigation, and who are they?
To the left, the white female is Brittany Colwell, and to the right, the white male is Michael Calabrese.
Now, this photo is noted as image 30 of State's Exhibit 14. And again, is this something where you noted the footwear on a particular individual
Yes.
and you just pointed out?
The white male in the center wearing the black and red sneakers.
And is that white male also known to you as Michael Calabrese?
I believe it is, yes.
And is Brittany Colwell among there as far as you know?
Yes, she's standing second from the left.
Thank you, sir. Detective, in the course of your investigation related to this particular incident, were you a member of the van that processed certain vehicles seized?
Yes, I was.
And can you describe for the jury the vehicles that were seized in conjunction with this investigation?
To my recollection, we seized 4 vehicles under this case number and investigation. One of the first being a Honda CR-V, one of the seconds being a Lexus SUV. There was also an Audi, 4-door Audi, an older model, and also a Nissan Pathfinder, which was also seized.
Now, the Honda CR-V and the Lexus, were those vehicles seized from residents at 37 Marks Court in Branford, Connecticut?
Yes, they were.
And do you recall what they were seized on?
I believe they were seized on August 29th of 2012.
And were they seized from that residence, from the front? Was that residence identified as the home of Niraj Patel and his parents?
Yes, it was.
Within the Honda CR-V, let me put it this way. Did you take photos of these vehicles?
As part of standard procedure, I took photos around the vehicle and the inside of the vehicle.
And so you were there present while the vehicle was being searched?
Yes,
With respect to the inside of the vehicle, were there items seized as evidence?
yes, there was.
Were there 2 knit caps and also a baseball cap seized from that vehicle?
Yes, it was.
Now, the nick caps, were those nick caps that are traditionally caps that are used in warmer weather?
Yes.
Were there any other items related to winter wear in that vehicle?
Not that I recall at all.
Now, with respect to the Audi that you see, now, or actually, let me go back. The Honda CRV and the Lexus were both black in color, is that correct?
Yes.
With respect to the Audi, that particular vehicle was seized on what date, sir?
If I recall, I believe it was seized on August 30th of 2012.
And was that seized from the home of Michael Calabrese and Brittany Colwell?
Yes, it was.
Is it fair to describe that particular vehicle as a rather older model, kind of beaten up car that had been well used?
Very well used. Yes.
And did you also seize a vehicle from 5 Partridge Road in Warren, Connecticut?
I did not seize a vehicle.
Oh, actually, withdrawn, that was registered to 5 Partridge Road, Warren, Connecticut.
Yes, sir.
And what was that vehicle?
I believe that was the older model.
No, from the Warren home. Are you
From
sure?
Warren.
Would it refresh your recollection? The
I would
address-
have- Unfortunately, I was not the physical person who seized these vehicles, so my dates and times may be mixed up from the beginning. Unfortunately, yeah, it would help this system.
All right, let's just do that. You seized a Lexus and a Honda, you seized an Audi, and you seized a white Pathfinder.
Correct.
Okay. And the Lexus and the Honda belong to, were seized from the home of Niraj Patel in Brantford.
Yes.
The Audi was seized from the home of Michael Calabrese and Brittany Colwell in Brantford.
Correct. Yes.
And then the Nissan Pathfinder was seized from 5 Partridge Road in Warren, was registered to 5 Partridge Road in Warren, Connecticut.
Yes. Registered to.
Okay, and that particular vehicle, when they safely seized it, was not at that home, was it?
It was not that.
Okay, the safe police had to be led to it by Prabhat Hotel,
That's correct.
to a location in New York.
Yes.
And when the safe police got to that location in New York, the car was left there with no driver. Is that correct?
The vehicle's unoccupied.
Now that particular vehicle, white Nissan Pathfinder, what if anything did you find of evidentiary value when that vehicle was seized?
As stated before, we, as a standard operating procedure, as we process all vehicles in the same manner regardless of size, shape, incident, which basically starts from least intrusive to most intrusive, and from the outside, inside. With this vehicle, we took all the exterior photos. And when I say, least intrusive to most intrusive, we're expecting normally we expect to find some type of evidence. As we move further and further into this vehicle, we realized that it was one of the cleanest older vehicles that we had seen in quite a while. Opening the vehicle, the first thing you got was an odor of some type of cleaning agent. As well noted on the floors, and just like your cars, especially during any time of the year, the floor mats are going to have sand, dirt, etc. This vehicle had newer, I would say brand new, almost like all weather mats, rubberized plastic. And these mats were perfectly clean. It did didn't even look like anybody entered the vehicle at any point in time after those mats were installed.
In fact, those mats still have the little tags, that the price tags are held on to them, on the mats.
Correct, just like clothing, when you look at the clothing tags off the clothes, there's that little clear plastic marker or tag that sometimes stays on there. These mats also, I believe 2 out of 4 still had those clothing marker tags on.
And that vehicle was seized on September 19th, 2012, from that lot in New York, is that correct?
That's correct.
The other vehicles were seized prior to August 31st, 2012.